upgrade tool. Maybe we should upgrade opposite tools. Yeah, like maybe I'll do my axe for wood cutting. Okay. Oh, watering can is a good idea. Yeah, I'll do my axe for wood cutting.
Oh, hi, everyone.
Yeah.
How's it going? Say hello if you're actually here. I'm trying something new. I've never gone live before. So welcome. If you can hear me, just say something. But I've never done this before. I probably should have done a tutorial first. But welcome if you're here. I kind of want to talk about DNFing books because I've been experiencing that a lot. It's been really interesting the past couple of weeks.
Oh, it's 2,000. You go ahead and do the watering can first, then, and I'll spend the balance on seeds because that's a higher urgency upgrade.
Testing. Hello, testing.
The watering can is a useful engine for conserving energy. I am thinking. Okay. Oh right, no, I can't buy seeds. Okay. In which case, then I gotta have an energy bar, nothing to do.
So today, I kind of want to talk about DNFing books. I kind of want to open up my Goodreads because I want to look at the books that I DNF the past couple of weeks. I've been really struggling a lot, and it's been really strange experience. I never really consider myself a huge DNFer, but when I'm reflecting on it the past little while, like I must be. Oops. Let's do this instead. So I am curious to see what you all think about it. Whether you think DNFing is an okay thing to do or if it's not an okay thing to do. But I just have been not picking up good books. It's been such a strange experience for me. But I was looking back over the past year or so, and I realized I've DNF'd a total of 14 books. four of which I DNF'd this past week. So I guess I'm okay with it. So this past week, I DNF American Panda by Gloria Chow. So that was a couple weeks ago. I also DNF'd The Silent Night Stakeout by Carrie Connor. That was a Harlequin intrigue novel. And then I tried a series, Heroes Haven by Rebecca Zanetti, and then Faded. That was an interesting experience. You're going to see some vlogs about me talking about these books, but I kind of wanted to discuss it further here because it's been, I don't know, you always get in a funk when you DNF a bunch of books. Like you can't help but wonder if it's you or if it's the writers. And each DNF was for like different reasons. The first two books, American Panda and Silent Night Stakeout, was just, the writing wasn't bad, but I was mostly bored. It wasn't anything that I was super excited about. And American Panda, I know the writing was pretty good, and I liked what I was saying, but there wasn't much of a plot, so it was hard to keep me engaged. With Silent Night Stakeout, I actually have it right here. It's my first like Harlequin I've ever read. And the story ended up being not what I anticipated. I thought it was going to be like, clearly it's a romance, and I anticipated that. But I thought it was going to be like a bodyguard romance, and I thought it was going to be like in one place. Like he's a detective, and the heroine, she is like caught up in a case, and I thought it was going to be a situation where she has to stay at home and he has to like protect her, but it didn't end up being that. It ended up being like a traditional like case where they have to solve the crime together, and it wasn't quite what I was expecting. I wasn't a huge fan of. It was a little bit cheesy, instant lovey. And then I tried this Dark Protectors series, and I started on book 11, which was very silly of me. I shouldn't have done that at all. But with some romances, they're standalones. So I don't know. I thought I would try it out and see if it was a standalone or not. I've learned my lesson. It is not. I think I've learned my lesson from this experience is that, you know, start at book 1, don't start at book 11. I'm a little crazy that way. And I was liking the romance and everything, but I was confused with the story because it was like a paranormal romance, and there were different paranormal creatures, and I didn't quite understand the world very well. And so I thought, okay, let's start back at book 1, which was Fated. And surprisingly, even though it's the same author, book 1 wasn't as good. Like the writing wasn't good. I didn't like it at all. And the writing was bad, and it just didn't work out for me. So, I don't know. I'm curious if you DNF books at all. If you do, like, how does it make you feel? I would love to have like an actual dialogue. So feel free to comment if you want to. But yeah, it's been a really strange experience. But it was interesting to compare the paranormal romance to the other books that I DNF the past couple weeks, because the reason why I DNF those books, I would have liked the romance. I would have liked the story. I even kind of liked the plot, but the writing was so bad that I couldn't get into it. I didn't like it. Otherwise I would have, if the writing was good, I probably liked the story, because I liked the concepts that this author developed. Where American Panda, I liked the writing a lot, but there wasn't much of a plot. So I guess I need all those things together in order to enjoy the story. So, anyways, I DNF'd a lot of books. I'm kind of curious to see what else I DNF'd. So I'm just on my Goodreads right now. But it's been a strange experience the past couple of days that I've DNF'd that many books. But I'm out of the slump because I'm currently reading My Favorite Things by Lindsay Sands, and it's just what I need. It's a Christmas book, which is good, even though it doesn't feel very Christmassy. But it's short stories written all by the author. You can see there's 3 different blurbs there, and I think the short and the short romances is working for me to get out of this terrible state I'm in, apparently. It's very strange, but I don't know, like I feel, and the first DNF the past couple of weeks, the American Panda, was right off of reading a really good story. I read Anna Holidays and I absolutely loved it. I gave it 5 stars, and it was really hard, like going from that high and then going to something that wasn't as good. So that could be part of it. But I also think, like, is there a point to reading something that you're just not feeling? Like, I kind of think not. So I'm going through some of my DNFs are, I struggle with audiobooks. It doesn't quite work for me. I don't like I periodically try audiobooks. But I have an audiobook here, Healthy Habits Suck audiobook. Like, so it's a nonfiction about eating healthy. It just stopped applying to me, so I stopped reading it. I read a fiction called The Radiant Road, written by Catherine Catmull. I DNF that because the story went in a totally different direction. I liked the writing, I liked the story at first, but then it just like went downhill. I DNF'd My Unscripted Life by Lauren Morrill. That was young adult. Yeah, I don't know. But I DNF'd a lot. I think I'm going to make a full-fledged video about this because clearly it's something that I do. Anyways, this was just a quick live stream. So I think I'm just going to end it here. I kind of wanted to experiment with live streaming. I've never done it before. So thank you for you watching. I see you there. I noticed that you've been watching. So thank you so much for being supportive. Thank you so much. So I am going to end it here. And thanks for hanging out with me. Okay, bye.
Just in time. Wow.